Welcome everybody to the John Jack build video series. Just so you all know, my build videos are always made in survival mode because I can't stand the Minecraft build tutorials. So here we go. Let's get on our hard hat and let's get going. The farm we're going to be making today is for sweet berries. I did find some sweet berries along with a couple of foxes while I was out exploring. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a very simple and efficient automatic sweet berry farm. This works in all versions of the game. It is also usable with your villager. If you find a butcher villager, you can trade sweet berries at a master level, and they are also a decent food source. So we are going to get to building this. The first thing you'll need is your materials. So I have 3 hoppers, a hopper with a minecart, 59 standard rails, 9 powered rails, 3 blocks of redstone. All of these things can be easily found in a mine shaft. 64 grass blocks. Dirt blocks work just as well. 4 light source blocks. I'm using glowstone. You need 60 cobblestone or any block that you can easily place. It's not going to be visible, so it doesn't really matter. Double chest. 4 plus a stack of glass. 40 plus a stack of decorative blocks, and then a stack and a half of decorative slabs to match, and 2 stairs. So again, same matching with your decorative blocks. I'm using granite just because I have a lot of it. And of course, a stack of sweet berries. Okay, so we're going to start building this. We're going to need a 10 by 10 area. So let's grab our granite and start marking that out. So we'll start from this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you count this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're actually going to, 9, 10. Count this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then fill in this back row. We have 28 granite left over, which is perfect. So we should have a stack plus 4. Notice we have a stack plus 4 of glass as well. Those should match. These are going to simply be the walls, so those numbers should be the same. In the middle, we're going to place our cobblestone, filling in most of the shape. Now we are going to leave a couple of spaces. For now, I'm going to leave this middle row. We're going to leave a 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3 in the front, and filling in all around it except for that block. Okay, I do have a couple of cobblestone left over, and that is just fine. We're going to grab our 3 redstone. We're going to put 1 here, and directly back from that, over left 1, we're going to place 1 there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, place a redstone there. This is going to help power our rail system so that our minecart does not get stuck anywhere in the system. You're going to grab your 3 hoppers, crouch, and place 1, 2, and 3. You're going to want to fill in these empty spaces. Make sure there's no other empty spaces, and I do have 2 cobblestone left over that we'll need a little bit later. We're going to break these 2 bits of granite, making sure that this hopper is facing the correct direction. You need your chest, place it 1, 2, double chest here in the front. By the way, this farm is expandable. If you want to make it larger, you can tinker with your own designs for the minecarts, as well as expanding your storage system. Okay, we're going to grab our powered rails, our regular rails, and our minecart, and we're going to start placing these. We're going to start from our hoppers here in the front. We're going to place 1, 2, and 3. I like to place these first so they don't interrupt the system a little bit later. We're going to place all of our powered rails now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be your main power to get the minecart up to speed. On these areas, you're going to place 2 powered rails, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. This is just to give the minecart a little extra boost so that it doesn't get stuck anywhere in your system. Then you're going to create a snake-like pattern with the rest of your rails going back and forth, side to side like this. Okay. Now, I actually recommend we're going to not place this one. We're going to come over here, place 1, 2, and then come back around this way. The reason is because powered rails, when they connect to standard rails, have an east-west preference. So east in my world is that way, west is that way. But if I were to connect them going this way, like these are, when they would connect to the regular rail, they would try to turn to face the other direction. Okay, so we skip that. We're going to continue building, dip, dip, dip around. See, there it is. It wants to try and connect to the side of that rail. And same thing here. So that's actually incorrect. We're going to remove that. We'll have to remove that one. Luckily, rails are pretty easy to fix. And we can crouch and place that one. It appears that I have overestimated how... Oh, because I added more powered rails. I've overestimated how many rails I needed, so we have an extra 4. That is okay. Next, we're going to build up the side walls. So we will need our granite. We'll also need our stairs. We'll place the minecart after we're done with the first layer. So we're going to start from here, hop up, and place a row of decorative blocks all the way around this. This is just so that you don't see the redstone underneath. We're going to place our 2 stairs here and here so that we can still open up the chest. Then we're going to put our minecart inside. I recommend placing the minecart here and then giving it a push towards the long redstone area, which is the same direction as the hopper. So we're just going to do a gentle push that way. That should pick up enough speed to be able to make it around the entire system without stalling. It may slow down a bit as it gets towards the front here, but it should not stop anywhere. Okay? If you do encounter any issues with your minecart stopping, I would recommend moving the redstone a little closer to the front or adding another powered rail to the sides of these. Okay? For now, we're going to leave our system just like that. It should be just fine. Then we're going to place our second layer of granite on top of this. Again, these are just decorative walls. They can be made out of any block that you choose. On top of this, we're going to place our dirt blocks. Now again, I am using grass blocks simply because I think they look better. But standard dirt blocks will work just fine. And I'm just crouching so that I don't fall down into the system and interrupt the minecart. We're going to fill this in. Now I should be able to reach and just fill in the last bits here. There we go. Now our system is enclosed. We're not going to place the berries yet. These are very important. Do not place your berries yet. We are instead going to place our glass walls. We're going to place them everywhere except one spot here, and that's just so that we can be able to get in and out of this farm a little bit later. We're going to place these all the way around. And our last 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow I've ran... Oh, nope, I know exactly how I've ran out of those, because these corners are not glass. These are our light source blocks. I use glowstone, but again, you can use any light source block. Works just as well. We're going to place that. By the way, if you're having to work with glass, make sure you're using a silk touch pickaxe. Otherwise, you will lose your glass blocks. And there we go. So we should have 2 glass left over, which are 4 right here. Okay. So we're going to save that glass, and we're going to put our granite slabs on the top. I do recommend using slabs. It is not, you don't have to use slabs. I just highly recommend it. This will prevent any creatures from spawning on top of your farm. And it also allows light to still penetrate through because of the glowstone. So you will, I'll have light over your entire farm. Fix that really quickly. And we should have just enough to finish this last row. Perfect, just like that. So this is going to be completely enclosed. Now we can start placing our sweet berries. So the only thing you have to keep in mind is to place from your entrance, for the furthest point away from the entrance, backwards. And that's because if you get stuck in the sweet berries and you don't have armor, like I am not wearing armor right now, you will take a lot of damage and you will probably actually die before you can manage to get out of your farm. So we'll place all of our sweet berries. Now we are going to keep one. We're going to keep one sweet berry, and this will be used to lure our fox into here in just a moment. So let's go get our little fox buddy. He is over here hiding in the house. So little fox buddy is, we found a few of them, but there's one in particular that I really, really want to come with me. And it is this one right here. I have a little Fundy, and Fundy is gonna work for me now. So Fundy, you come with me. Now, one thing about foxes, they are extremely skittish. So we're going to try and lead this fox out towards our farm. We may have to trick him a bit. Let's see if we drop him a piece of chicken. It looks like he actually had a lead in his mouth, I'm guessing from a wandering trader. So instead of using the sweet berries, we are going to lead him. Get it? We're leading the fox. Oh no! Okay, he opened the door. Now, as soon as we get over here, our fox should jump right into the farm because he is going to want to swim around in a... He ate the chicken! He is going to want to hang around in his fabulous little sweet berries. So we are going to try to get him inside of this. Nope, 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 nope. Little... There he goes. We're going to unhook him. No! And he's picked up the glass. Okay. We're going to throw him a chicken. The minecart will pick up the glass in just a moment. There it goes. We're going to plant our last thing there. Unhook Fundy. We're going to place our glass so that Fundy cannot escape. And then let's go get that glass block. Here we go. There's the lead. And now little Fundy Fox, he will be... See, he's happy. He's going to be nice and happy hanging around and playing in the sweet berries. All right? So he's going to just hang around in here, and we are going to make a fabulous little home for him. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm going to be making more build tutorial videos. If you want to check out more of them, click on these links right here on the sides of the screen. Thank you guys very much. And don't forget to subscribe.